We're pumping it up, baby, and we're on your way on 91.1 WRMU. A fair catch from the Comets, and that is where the offense will start at the 25-yard line. And let's see what Tyler Love and this Capital offense has in store for us to begin things. But for now, second down and 12. Duncan takes the snap. Quick throw. It's intercepted. Jumping jellyfish Jerry Cooper Jr. Touchdown, Purple Raiders. What a way to start the game. He read the route perfectly, and Jumping Jellyfish Jerry takes it in for a Purple Raider pick six. Baby. Wow, not even a minute into the game. 14 minutes, 13 seconds to go. Donovan Duncan's second pass picked off by Jerry Cooper. Oh, man, that's got me hyped up. So, both tight ends out there, as you said. Darnell still the running back on third down and 1. 10:42 and counting in the first quarter. Maloney takes the snap. Going to be another handoff to Darnell. Darnell, up the middle he goes, and you better kiss him goodbye. Touchdown, dashing Darnell, baby. The Purple Raiders with a 13-0 lead as Darnell explodes for a 50-plus yard rushing touchdown, 55 to be exact. Darnell Williams showing off that speed, and a job well done by the offensive line to create that hole up the middle, and there was absolutely no one in the secondary for Capital. Darnell kicks it in the second gear and dashes in for the 55-yard rushing touchdown to make it 12-0 Purple Raiders, pending the PAT from Yvonne Merich.
Doesn't get easier than that for Darnell Williams. Untouched, 55 yards.
For sure. Merich boots in the PAT. 13-0 Purple Raiders. 12, 7-11 and counting. It's going to be a handoff to Johnson. Johnson has room up the middle, and there goes Johnson. 20 to the 10, inside the 5, extends. He won't get in. Kasim Johnson, the 5'10 junior, getting past the secondary of this Purple Raider defense and the defensive line, and he gets it down to the Purple Raider 2. Ethan Graham, the freshman kicker, out there to kick the field goal here, a short field goal on the left hash. So very shocking, actually. Guess they're taking their points here. Snap good, hold good, and the kick, it is good. Oh, man, it was flailing to the right there, but it gets through. Comets are on the board, 13-3 with 5:10 remaining in the first quarter. So the Comets got to build off those positives. They get a solid drive. They get down the field. Preston Hanukkah, the #1 target there for Donovan Duncan, and then the big run from Kasim Johnson. Shotgun formation to begin things. Steele goes in motion to the right side. Maloney takes the snap. First pass of the game. Looking right. Going to fire that way. And it's picked off! Oh, my goodness! Diamante Sally, the senior corner, makes a great read on Maloney and picks it off. And the Comets are starting in Purple Raider territory.
Wow. Second interception of the season for Maloney. Tried to get that ball, I think it was to Grant, just a little bit ahead of him, and that cornerback made a great play there, diving in, getting ahead of Grant, putting his hands ahead of his, getting that interception. Capital is fired up now, down 13-3, getting started, like you said, in Mount Union territory.
Kasim Johnson back out there at running back to the left of Duncan. Shotgun formation again, takes the snap. Duncan looking, firing down the field, catch is made again! Thrasavula back in coverage, staying on his feet and getting down inside the 5. Nate Yonker with the catch. The Capital Comets knocking on the door again. Inside the Purple Raider 5.
Yonker with a great job creating separation there, and then somehow staying on his feet, getting an extra about 10 yards there. Dragging Costa with him down to the 3-yard line, and they are at the goal line yet again here.
Second and goal from the 2. Duncan takes the snap, hands it off to Johnson. Touchdown, Comets! Kasim Johnson runs it in for a Capital touchdown, his 4th rushing touchdown of the season, and the Comets make it 13-9, pending the PAT to make it just a 3-point game with 2:05 to go in the first quarter. A 6-play, 47-yard drive takes 3 minutes off the clock, and the Comets this time cash in for the touchdown, pending the PAT here. And the kick is up, and Ethan Graham boots it through. 13-10, Capital, 10 unanswered points just like that. They get the field goal responding to the 55-yard rush touchdown from Darnell Williams, but then Mikey Maloney gets picked off by Diamante Sally, the senior cornerback. The Comets take advantage of it. The big play to get him inside the 5 was the pass from Duncan to Yonker, and then Kasim Johnson, his 4th rushing touchdown to make it 13-10 with 2:05 to go, opening quarter. As Maloney takes a snap, it is going to be a quarterback run for Maloney. He's got the first down, and he's got the end zone. Magic Mike in for a Purple Raider touchdown. And it is 19-10, Mikey Maloney. That is absolutely clutch there for the Purple Raiders. Fold us all, they did the play action, but it was a quarterback run there for Maloney on the right side. Had to have fooled the Comets there as they had both Anderson and Steele out there. That's usually the play they roll with, but instead it was a 17-yard rushing touchdown for Mikey Maloney. A 7-play, 57-yard drive. Takes 2:15 off the clock as Yvonne Marich with the PAT. He gets it up, and it is good. 20-10, Purple Raiders. The 2-possession lead is back. Snap good, hold good, and the kick is blocked. Parker Logan blocks the kick, and it stays a 2-possession game.
That's what you want. That is what you want. Great stuff by the special teams there. Parker Logan waving his hands in the air, batting that ball down. Capital going to come away scoreless after a good drive where they went about 60 yards. Parker Logan just barely getting his fingertips on that one, but it is just enough to make the play happen.
Was in motion. Maloney will take the snap. Play action, looking left, lobbing this one for Grant in the corner of the end zone. What a ball, what a catch. Maloney to Grant on the money. Touchdown, Purple Raiders, baby, baby. They take a 26-10 lead with 6:17 to go in the second quarter. What a ball there from Maloney.
Great tracking ability there by Grant, the receiver on that one. Was looking over his left shoulder, switched to his right, brought that ball in, right in the basket for him. Great throw from Maloney. That's a really tough throw to make there into the corner of the end zone, but it was right there for Grant to make the catch. Purple Raiders back in control.
Indeed, Davion Grant, his 2nd receiving touchdown of the season. Maloney, his 19th passing touchdown of the season. PAT from Yvonne is good. 27-10 Purple Raiders with 6:17 to go in the second quarter. Counting in the second. Here is Duncan looking to pass. Duncan under pressure, gets rid of it, catch is made, and he is brought down short of the line to gain. That's going to be a turnover, and the Purple Raiders are going to take over. A beautiful tackle there to bring down number 10, Wesley Armstead, who tried to extend the ball for a first down, and he is short. Turnover on downs. The Purple Raider defense strikes.
I don't think the defense knew that it was 4th down. They weren't hyped up. They're getting hyped up now, but I don't think...
Bit of a delayed reaction.
I don't think they knew it was 4th down there. I mean, a great play by Weston Arthur, bringing him down short of the first down, but really did not look like they... I don't think that... Because they stayed on the field there. Weston Arthur just got up. He was like, all right, we got another down. Nope. 4th down. Great job by the Purple Raider defense, getting another big stop.
Make it 2nd down and 8. Maloney takes a snap, looking to pass. Maloney under pressure. The ball's on the ground, and Capital's got it. A strip sack from the Comets.
Wow.
The Capital Comets bring the pressure, and they get the strip sack.
Pass rusher on the blind side there. Maloney didn't see him, didn't know he was coming, and he just hits his arm, hits Maloney's arm as he's looking to throw there. Great job by 52.
Declan McAdams
Wow. Got to get up for, especially if you're the number one team in the country. You got that target on your back.
Indeed, as Duncan is under pressure, and he's going to be taken down for the first Purple Raiders sack of the game. Parker Logan in there to get the quarterback takedown.
That's a big sack as well. That's going to push him back to the 37-yard line. Way out of field goal range.
2nd and 10. Duncan takes the snap, looking to pass again. Pressure right away. Lobs it into the end zone. Armstead makes the catch. Touchdown, Capital Comets. Oh, my goodness. What a ball from Donovan Duncan with once again pressure in his face. Wesley Armstead makes the catch. It's going to be his 5th receiving touchdown on the season.
Wow.
What is going on right now? Unbelievable. And pardon me, Wesley Armstead, I'm sorry, I was looking at the wrong one. That was his 1st receiving touchdown of the year. 27-16. The PAT from Ethan Graham is good. 27-17, a 15-yard pass and catch touchdown from Donovan Duncan to Wesley Armstead. They go 8 plays, 57 yards, and they go take 54 seconds off the clock. They take advantage from the strip sack from Declan McAdams, the junior defensive end. That is the end of the first half. The Capital Comets are shocking the number 2 team in the country and number 1 in the MPI. The Purple Raiders, it is 27-17. Purple Raiders with a 2-possession lead. They will start the second half with the football. Looking to boot this one through and increase the Purple Raider lead. Snap good, hold good from Franklin. The kick from Merritt on the way and good. Yvonne gives the Purple Raiders a 30-17 lead. Still got ourselves a 2-possession game. So the Capital defense, kudos to them coming up with a red zone stop. Well, not stop, but holding them to just 3 points.
I'd say that's a stop there.
That's a stop in their book for sure, yeah. But good stuff from there to make it 30-17. It is a 34-yard field goal from Yvonne. 8 plays, 62 yards. Purple Raiders cash in on their first offensive drive of the second half. 4th down and 1. Maloney does take the snap. It's going to be a quarterback run for Maloney, and he's got room. 1st down in the Capital territory. Maloney to the 30, the 20, the 10. Maloney, baby. Touchdown, Purple Raiders. Magic Mike, goodbye. A 57-yard rushing touchdown from Mikey Maloney.
Whew. The play action, faked it to the running back. Everybody bought it. I bought it up here. But Mikey Maloney taking it to the left all the way to the house. What a play for the Purple Raiders. Great blocking, especially by the wide receiver, Davion Grant out there. I think he had a pancake block, 20 yards downfield. Great stuff by the entire team there on that 4th and 1. What a play. Needed that.
Mikey Maloney, 57-yard rushing touchdown. His 2nd of the game and his 5th of the season. Unbelievable. PAT good from Yvonne. 37-17, 20-point lead. So on the first couple drives, just only 3 pass attempts from Duncan as he's going to look to pass here under pressure, trying to get away, but Parker Logan wraps him up. And then finishing the job is Caleb Brown. Parker Logan and Caleb Brown with the Purple Raiders sack.
Man, what a shot there. Getting Caleb Brown and Parker Logan dapping each other up after the big sack. Great stuff. Parker Logan getting his hands on him, and then Caleb Brown coming in, finishing the job. You always try just in case that time they get it.
Going to be play action here again for Maloney, looking for a deep ball down the field. Wide open is Cockrell. Separation. Touchdown, Purple Raiders. Magic Mike drops a dime to Jacob Cockrell for a Purple Raider touchdown.
Beautiful stuff there. Cockrell wide open. I saw him about 20 yards before he got the ball. He caught it at about the 20. I saw him at the 40 creating that separation. Maloney waits, throws it at the perfect time, gets Cockrell in stride. Cockrell with a great grab, brings it in. He's dropped a couple of those. I was a little nervous, didn't want to say anything. Brings that one in easily and just marches in for a big Purple Raider touchdown. Purple Raiders, 43 points now on the board. Extra point still on the way.
That is 20 passing touchdowns from Mikey Maloney now. PAT is good from Yvonne. It is 44-17 Purple Raiders. A 4-play, 61-yard drive takes 2:14 off the clock.
Great field position.
See what they do. Play action. Maloney wants a touchdown to end the quarter. Lobbing it to Grant. Grant, he made the catch. Davion Grant, touchdown Purple Raiders. The Purple Avalanche. There is purple everywhere. Maloney on the money.
Goodness. It doesn't get better than that, Ramsey. That is Purple Raider football. Mikey Maloney, back-to-back deep balls, touchdowns for the Purple Raiders. That time to Grant, his second TD reception of the day. 50-burger now. We got a 50-burger.
30-yard passing touchdown, Maloney to Grant. We're not even done with the third quarter. That's how quick that was. Yvonne out to attempt the PAT. Hold from Franklin is good, and the kick from Yvonne is good. 51-17, 24 points in this third quarter from the Purple Raiders. Davion Grant, oh man, Mikey Maloney, a ho-ho-ho, green giant. What a pass there. Shotgun formation, Duncan takes the snap, wants the pass. Duncan steps up, fires deep down the field. It's picked off. Ricky Levac. Thank you, come again. Ricky Levac with the interception. Oh man, this Purple Raider defense, it is scary.
First downfield throw of the second half for Donovan Duncan, and it's picked off. Second pick of the season for Ricky Levac. That's great stuff from the safety. Caleb Brown as our post-game interview as well.
Yeah, I'd agree. Why not both of them? As Copper fires that one into the end zone, Preston Smith. What a catch! Touchdown, Purple Raiders. Let's keep it rolling, baby.
Great grab there, Preston Smith. The backup's in, still making it happen. Just great stuff there. 9-play, 67-yard drive.
Preston Smith, what a grab. That's his second touchdown of the year. Preston Smith, how about that? As you said, a 9-play, 67-yard drive takes 4:53 off the clock. Chase Copper delivering his second passing touchdown of the year as well to make it 57-17, pending the PAT from Yvonne, and Yvonne boots it up and through. 58-17, a 41-point lead, 31 unanswered. Third down and 4. Purple Raiders trying to convert here, keep this drive rolling, continue to milk off the clock. Copper gonna fire this one for Preston Smith, makes the catch, breaks away, separation. Preston Smith's got his second receiving touchdown of the game. Chase Copper delivers a dime to Preston Smith. Wow. And the backups are bringing the Purple Avalanche. The foot is indeed still on the gas pedal.
That was an incredible throw. Zap by Copper right on the money for Preston Smith. A great grab. Wow.
Unbelievable. Preston Smith now up to 3 receiving touchdowns on the year. Chase Copper now with 3 passing touchdowns. It is 64-17 Purple Raiders. Unbelievable. 68 yards. As Yvonne's PAT is good. 65-17 Purple Raiders, 6 plays, 92 yards, 3:50 off the clock. That will do it. The Mount Union Purple Raiders will win their 39th straight game against the Comets. Their last loss coming in 1987, where they lost 26-25 in Columbus. 59th meeting all time goes to the Purple Raiders. Coach Start now 46-0 in the OAC, 64-4 overall. Just unbelievable stuff.
All right, we are here with Caleb Brown. Caleb, tell us how this dominant defensive option played here for the Raiders. Go ahead and tell us about that.
This was a hard-fought game. We knew it wasn't going to be easy, and every game we got to fight for it, and I'm just happy we came out here with a dub.
Yeah, so the Raiders had double digits in tackles for loss. Could you build off a little bit more about that?
We just got to build. We say at practice every day, defense got to compete because we don't want the offense to be in a position where they won't be able to do their thing. So we just all had to play 11 as one, and that's what it's all about.
All right. And then lastly, after this big win. What could you build off of to go into next week?
Getting to the quarterback a little bit quicker, not getting any passes called on us, and just playing as a unit. We get out of times where we don't play together, so just playing as a unit. We're going to do many things, great things.
All right, thank you so much, Caleb Brown. Great game.